Good afternoon. Michael Havers here from Penn News. Today I'm in Leadenhall Market in the heart of London. Which constituency, you ask? I don't actually know. Because today we're not talking about any particular MP. Today we're talking about the Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan. And we're asking the voters here how they feel about his time in office so far and whether they'd like to see him re-elected, because he's going to the polls next month. And at the moment it looks like he's going to win it. You might think that that's because he's done so well, but it's a controversial question. I don't have an opinion myself, but we're going to ask Londoners how they feel. Let's get cracking. How do you feel about Sadiq Khan? How do you think he's done so far as Mayor of London? And would you like to see him get back in?
I would not like to see him get back in. I think he's done a terrible job, and a lot of Londoners are suffering because of his regime.
I think he's been alright. I think he's done pretty well. He's brought in quite a lot of things for the environment and stuff, so yeah, it's pretty fair. And he's not just like, I'm Labour, so I'm going to do what Labour tell me.
Right.
So I think he's alright.
You think he's quite independent-minded?
Yeah, I think he is.
You were saying that you don't really have a problem with Sadiq Khan, is that right?
Yeah, I think he's done a fairly good job. You know, I don't really have any problem. It's obviously better than Boris Johnson was, but I do have a real problem with the Labour Party because, you know, they've obviously been supporting a genocide, and anyone that belongs to that party, I don't know how people can still belong to that party.
I think Sadiq Khan's done pretty well, to be fair. I mean, I'm not a driver myself, but the policies on ULEZ and stuff, I think, are with the right intention, even if some people don't like them, somewhat unpopular. But I think his stuff on cycle lanes has been good, even if it has been blocked by certain councils. I feel like he's done a lot for Londoners, puts Londoners first.
I wouldn't like to see him get back in another term. I think 2 terms is sufficient. I think there's been plenty of failure on the housing front in the last 2 terms. So I think it's time for him to move across and give someone else a chance.
I don't think it's gone fantastically. I think the main reason for that is the crime levels. Things like knife crime, or the statistics are through the roof, I think. So yeah, I don't think he's done well in that respect in terms of policing and everything.
I think London's gone downhill in his time. Knife crime, quality of transport, too many empty buses, and I don't think there's any examples of him having listened to the people of London and what they want. He's imposed what he wants.
I think he struggled somewhat under a Tory government for his entire time. Hopefully, post the election, it will be Labour government with Labour mayoral, so hopefully they'll be able to get more through.
Do you think that they're attacking him for things that might be under their purview as a government?
Yeah, well, I think that's the case in a lot of ways. I do feel like a lot of the stuff they have attacked him for over the years has been completely sort of something that's in their control, and it's kind of in their interest, especially coming up to an election, to decrease budgets for councils and to do stuff like this that then puts them in a bad spot because they know they're going to lose the election anyway. So it then puts the incoming government in an even worse spot. So yeah, it's somewhat unfair tactics, but it's politics.
And before we continue, can I just invite you to check out the Penn News Substack at pennews.substack.com. That's Penn News, pennews.substack.com, where you can find all of our weekly Vox Pops in full with analysis and all of the other stories we're working on in the course of a given week. You can also check out our YouTube as well, where we're starting to upload our Vox Pops. Alright, let's carry on.
I liked his opposition to Trump when he was well.
Right.
Yeah, so that was good because obviously Trump was a big figure, and the rest of our political parties wouldn't really say anything against him. But he used to come out, even though he used to attack him. Trump used to attack him, and it's like a big person attacking him, but he still used to do it. He wasn't scared of it.
Because it looks like he's likely to get back in. Why do you think he is still continuing to win in spite of the lack of support that you described?
Local community support.
And if he could improve in the next term, what do you think he needs to do better?
Make it fairer for all.
If he does get back in, as at this point seems likely, what do you think he needs to focus on?
He needs to focus on housing.
Housing's the big thing.
Absolutely crucial. Obviously, most Londoners always go on about crime rates, and I'm no exception there as well.
Yeah.
Love to see the crime rates come down.
Yeah.
But housing's probably number 1, crime number 2.
Taking back public spaces for their communities, so that it's not all privatised. London's not privatised. If you don't have money, you're not allowed to be anywhere in London anymore.
Right, okay.
So that's why I think we should tackle.
Well, he should just carry on as he's doing. He's doing pretty well. As with this car stuff and all that, I know it's pretty annoying, but I think it has made a difference.
Okay.
So, and yeah, I think he should just carry on with stuff like that.
I'd like him to concentrate on doing things for London as opposed to doing things for Sadiq Khan.
Right.
I think he's got the publicity bug. I'd rather have him in Parliament.
Right.
Have someone else having a go at London, because I can't think of things he's actually moved on in a positive way.
How do you feel that you'll vote when it comes to the mayoral race? Are you happy to say?
Yeah, mayoral, I'll probably still vote for Sadiq Khan, yeah.
Yeah. And have you voted for him before?
Yes, I voted for him last year.
I mean, are you voting in this next mayoral election?
Not at the moment.
No.
Still an undecided.
Undecided. So
But I won't be voting for Mr. Khan.
do you have any instinct about where your vote might go this year? You might be willing to share.
Not just yet, but I'll definitely take a look at candidates and come at it with a kind of fresh perspective. Yeah.
Okay. Is Sadiq Khan? Is he in the running? Do you think could he potentially win you over for a third term?
Yeah, I do think he's definitely in the running. Yeah.
Okay.
And he could potentially win me over, but I need to look at all the candidates.
In the next mayoral election, have you given any thoughts to who you'd like to support?
I haven't yet. No, I haven't yet.
Right. Is there a chance that Sadiq Khan could win you over? Do you think?
I mean, possibly.
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 Undecided.
Undecided at the minute. Yeah.
I vote for him, yeah.
Yeah. Have you voted for him before?
Yeah.
Both times, can I ask, or was it just the once you voted
Both
for him?
times, yeah.
Both times. Okay.
I've never voted for him. No.
For him, no.
Unfortunately, I don't think there's any other strong candidates,
Right.
but I won't be supporting him.
Do you have any idea who you might like to throw your vote behind?
Not names, no, but just someone that actually might do some listening as opposed to battle with the Labour Party, battle with government,
Yeah.
and tell everyone it's not his fault.
Right.
I want someone to own it a little bit.